What's up, creepers and geekers? Chris the Atari Creep here. And it's show-off time. Hey, what's up, everybody? Hope everyone's doing well. These are the items that I have picked up for the months of January and February of 2017. My first official pickup video of the year. And yes, I am going to go back to this every other month format. It seemed to work out better for me back in the day. And I think it's going to work better for me going forward here. So, needless to say, there's only a handful of things to talk about, so this might be the quickest pickup video. I doubt that very much because I yap a lot. However, that said, there's a great number of items, so it's probably the most at once, but it's going to be the quickest, and you'll see what I'm talking about here in a minute. So let's just jump right into the first thing, and of course, we can't have this pickup video without talking about this bad motherfucker right here. My Atari portable flashback unit from Mac Games. I knew I would use this thing, but I had no idea how much I was going to use it. I'm constantly putting this thing in my hands and then having to charge it because I use it so goddamn much. And I go to the bathroom, I pick it up. I go out and have a smoke, I pick it up. My phone's on the charge and I'm bored, I pick it up. People are watching TV and I don't like what's on the tube, I pick it up. I am constantly playing this thing. That said, I haven't done anything with the SD card slot yet, mainly because I just don't have the physical ability to write to an SD card. I know that sounds pretty bad, but we get the PC here and it doesn't have an SD reader. I know I can get an external one, but I'm not going to do all that. So maybe I can con somebody to put one together for me. I don't know. I'll send you out the card and maybe 10 or 20 bucks and you just send it back at your leisure. Whatever's clever. I don't care either way. But I did make 2 videos on this. The initial unboxing, which was a complete train wreck, and my full in-depth review. And that's another theme in this video. I'm going to refer to a lot of other videos because there's so much as far as quantity that it's easier to show a picture and refer to the video should you care enough to go look at them. So if you want to go look at those videos, by all means, go look at them. If you don't, cool, go fuck yourself. I don't care either way, but they're there for you to look at, and I would appreciate it if you did, all joking aside. So let's just get to the next item so I'm not going nuts. Now, I received a package from one of the Atari.io members, and it was a package filled with 52, I believe, Atari 2600 cards. He had them laying around and wanted them out of his way, knowing that my Atari collection was very minuscule because of circumstances. He offered me a really sweet deal on these, and then on top of that, made it even sweeter. So, of course, the picture has been up. I don't feel I need to go through every title or even spotlight any of them. You can see what's there, and if you really must know exactly what's there, the video I did post about it shows me pulling each one out one at a time, and I talk about a few games here and there. So, by all means, go check out that video. If not, and you're good enough with the picture, super duper. Next thing, again, I'm just going to put up a picture, and you can refer to the video. The Atari.io Junk Box 7. This is the first junk box I participated in. To learn more about that, obviously, you could do a couple things. Go check out my videos. I have 2 of them. One of me pulling from the box and what I put into the box, which I just recently made public this week. But just to kind of recap, I got an SNES Mini RC Pro-Am for the Nintendo Entertainment System, a handful of manuals, and the person who got it before me was the No Swear Gamer, and he also wanted to help the Creep with his 2600 collection. So he sent a small separate package on the side with 6 carts for 2600 and one of 7800, and that's all in the picture. And if you want to see the video, by all means, the link will be down below. Next, again, another Atari.io forum member. He apparently is moving and has to thin out his collection a little bit. And believe me, I understand that. I cleaned out about 90% of my collection to move. And that's why I'm in the position I'm in now. But I didn't really have a lot of money to work with. But one item that caught my eye was this right here. Telegames 27 Target Fund. This is basically Air Sea Battle repackaged. This is one of the games I started off with as a kid. And if I remember correctly, it came with my Sears Telegames. If not, my parents bought it separately on purchase. Long story short, This is a really fun game. It's mostly 2 players, so if you don't have another person around, it's not as fun. But just the sounds and everything within this cartridge is so nostalgic to me. I mean, the games could be horrible, which they're not, but I would still play this mainly because of the nostalgia factor and the fact that that was one of the games that I got in the early days and played it a lot. So I thank him for this, and it goes up on the shelf. Let's see, what's next? You know what? I'm going to show this off. I know this isn't gaming, but it's my channel, so go fuck yourself. I've said that twice now, haven't I? I'm in a rare mood today. I don't legitimately mean that. I'm just being goofy. Mike over at Irmo Custom Models put together a Frankenstein model that I fell in love with. And I guess monsters aren't necessarily his thing. He's more into sci-fi and automobiles. So he said, hey, since you like it so much, would you like it? And I said, yeah. So he shipped it out to me from Canada. And again, there's a video about this. It's kind of like a pseudo Valentine's Day special. Get some close-ups of here. Yes, he is missing a finger. There was a snafu in shipping because of the way his hand's positioned, and I didn't glue it properly. But what this is, it's a vinyl figure that he filled with resin and then painted it. It's friggin' solid. It's heavy. And I do plan on making like a little diorama or a background for him to stand in once I have the room to display him properly in my own game room or what have you. And to give you an idea of size, he's about a foot tall. I mean, he's a big boy. But Frankenstein's monster is my favorite of all the, not only Universal Studios monsters, but movie monsters in general. I love Frankenstein. When he said, Chris, would you like this? I was like a little schoolgirl and I squeed. And when I got it, it was even, yeah. Thank you, Mike, so much. I really do appreciate it. This guy is one of my cherished pieces in my collection. So, all right, next, let's go back to gaming. Here's just 3 random cards I got. I don't think these were $2 a piece. I can't remember 100%, but you don't care about that. Air Raiders for the Atari 2600. And here's the cool thing. Inadvertently and by accident, I think I'm almost done collecting for the M Network cards on the Atari 2600. I believe there's only like maybe 3 or 4 more I need. I'll update that later if you really care. But yeah, I really do dig these. They're ugly cartridges. A lot of the games aren't the greatest because they were initially intended for another system. And again, if you know anything about me and my channel, you know I love the history of all these weirdo things that happened. And just the idea that this cartridge even exists blows my mind, and I love it. On to the next game, Virtual Pinball for the Sega Genesis. Love pinball games, especially the digital ones. I don't know why I like them so much, but whenever I see one, I have to grab it. And last, Ice Hockey for the Nintendo Entertainment System. That's a fun game. I really do like this game. It's not as fun as, say, Blades of Steel or something like that. But I played that a lot as a kid. A lot of nights renting that and spending Friday nights eating pizza till we were sick and drinking too much root beer over at my friend Jared's house in his cool little basement setup. But that's pretty much everything. There is one more set of items that you will not see now. I did receive the Atari I.O. Retro Junk Box number 8 yesterday. I went through it. Actually, I got it the day before yesterday. My apologies. I went through it. I took what I wanted from it, and I also added to it. And I have the video uploaded on what I've taken so far, but it's not public yet. However, if you would like to see what I took before everybody else, no, I'm not saying go to my Patreon page because I don't have one. Simply become a member over at the Atari.io forums. It's in there somewhere. By all means, join in the fun. Not necessarily this stuff, but just the fun in general. Great group of guys. I've said it 100 times. And if you're savvy, you'll find the video. It's not hard to find. But if you don't mind waiting another 2 or 3 days, it'll be up in a couple days. So that's everything for February and January 2017. As always, I hope everyone's doing well. And until next time, take care and bye-bye. Hey, what's up, folks? The Creep here. Thank you, as always, so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to subscribe for more. You can follow The Creep on social media, and feel free to reach out at any time here on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Creep would love to hear from you. And as always, thank you, take care, and bye-bye.